Hi, this is Lady Lex and this is Game Mechanics, and today I am going to alleviate all the mystery over the collectible object and how that is done. So first of all, let's show you what I mean by the collectible object code. So here is my collectible object. It is a spinning bottle. So I run up to it and it tells me I've collected 1 out of 10. And there's another one over here. And so if I destroy my block, go over there and collect it. It now says 2 of 10. And as you see, the bottle flies into the corner and then tells me how many I've collected. So how is this done? So here we have a sphere, and all the code is in the sphere, and I've attached a bottle to the sphere, and I've put it in the center of the sphere like so. You can attach whatever you like to be your spinning object. Take the code out of it if it's got any code in it, because you don't want to confuse it. So you do want an uncoded object and just attach it to this sphere. This sphere then turns slowly, so it will turn whatever your object is and whatever orientation you've put it in as an attachment. When you bump the player, an action boolean equals true, and we're going to play a special effect which I've chosen the block success. You can choose whatever you like. Then for each of their attachments, it's going to make them invisible. So the bottle is going to come invisible as soon as you are bumped by the player. Then we're going to set our x coordinate to be 0 and our y coordinate to be 0. These are two number variables. When action is true, our global minikit number is going to be incremented by 1. So this is our collectibles, global minikits. And then we're going to say our x coordinates is our x coordinate minus 0.05 for every frame, and our y coordinate is the same, y coordinate minus 0.05 every frame. And what that will do is that will change the position of those two numbers will reduce every frame. We're going to display our beverage bottle at the screen position of a vector variable we're going to call minikit. And that minikit vector variable is going to be whirled up, so that's the y coordinate, multiplied by our y coordinate number variable, plus east, which is our x coordinate, multiplied by our x coordinate variable. And as we know, that variable is going to be changing numbers, it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And because we're doing the x and the y together, as they get smaller and smaller and smaller, they are going to move diagonally into the corner of the screen. So that beverage bottle is going to be displayed at the corner, at the middle of the screen, and then it's going to go and swiftly move. And you can change the speed by changing this number. Then a countdown timer of 0.5, we're going to display the beverage bottle with the number of global minikits and out of 10 at the bottom, and we're going to play a sound, and then we're going to destroy the entire thing. And that's it, and that's what it does. So it'll add to a global minikit variable. Now, you could get complicated with this in Lego. Once you've collected it, once you've played it once and you've already collected it, it replaces, instead of getting the bottle, you would get a blue token. There is ways of doing that using campaign variables, but I'm not going to go into campaign variables for this tutorial. This is just the basic. You play it once, you collect them. If you fail, if you finish, and then you're done, and you go back in again. There's no campaign variables. There's no saving. You just have to do it all again. So there we go. But bear in mind, you cannot turn any of the icons sideways. You can't rotate the view, which you can turn them upside down, and you can mirror them, but you can't turn them 90 degrees, unfortunately. So that bottle is always going to show vertical rather than horizontal, which is what we've got in the game. But they're the limitations of Project Spark, I'm afraid. For Xbox. PC players, you can change your icon for the beverage bottle. Check it out on Sparkshare. There is a forum, there is the instructions on how to do that, how to change the icon to be something else. But for Xbox player, I'm afraid you're stuck with what you're stuck with. There's nothing you can do about that, I'm afraid. Right, so there you go. That's how I did the collectible. And just to show you, it doesn't have to be a beverage bottle. You could swap that for anything you like and just attach something else to it to make your collectible. Okay, well, thanks for watching and keep sparking.